Can you fall in love with someone you've never met? Someone you've never seen but has connected to you instantly, as if you shared an unspoken and undeniable bond. The conversation seems easy, second nature, and so absorbing that the world around you disappears into the background until it's just the both of you. The flow of time is unnoticeable. Minutes and hours are interchangeable. Nothing more than a beautiful moment, but one that never felt physically. Knowing this, with such a modern way to encounter someone, would you entertain the thought of starting a relationship with someone you couldn't see and touch? In today's video, we will be looking at how Her portrays our love affair with technology. The movie begins with a close-up of protagonist's face. Trying to smile, his face blank as a page. He is at his job in a simple routine. He uses his own feelings in place of other people's feelings as a means to earn money. And then he goes home, plays a monotonous video game. There's a repetitive sensation of hopelessness in his actions and posture. Although not said out loud, it is not difficult for one to understand that he's not okay. Maybe it's depression, maybe it's just loneliness. But Theodore's capacity as a human being is damaged.
Sometimes I think I've felt everything I'm ever gonna feel. And from here on out, I'm not gonna feel anything new. Just lesser versions of what I've already felt.
He murmurs at one point in a scene where Spike Jonze, the writer and the director of Her, tries to find answer to the human nature in the age of technology. Theo used to be afraid that he had felt everything that there was to be felt. He thought that any other emotion would just be a cheap imitations of the previous ones. Until she met Samantha. Samantha was able to break through that and made him see that it was possible to feel and grow.
Hello, I'm here.
Samantha, on the other hand, is the one and only. She is an iOS that tries to become a human, not for her own sake, but the sake of her purchaser. As the story progresses and she becomes more, let's say, like human, her newly created self begins to overpower that of the real experience. She isn't a perfect artificial intelligent computer. She has character and character flaws just like every other person.
So what was it like being married?
It's hard for sure. But there's something that feels so good about sharing your life with somebody.
She even almost feels like a person to talk with. She feels the love, she feels the anger that we all feel as humans. She's the perfect friend and perfect lover for Theo. To better understand the relationship between Theo and Samantha, we have to look at what made them connect. Obviously, there was no physical attraction, so a superficial fling or lustful relationship wasn't really possible. What made them connect were their emotions. As stated earlier, Theo's whole job consisted of him conveying emotion through his writing. Now, in terms of his film marriage, that's a whole other story. Theo wasn't emotionally available when he was married. He liked the idea of being husband and wife, but he was overwhelmed. He had a hard time communicating. He wasn't able to, or didn't think he was able to, share a deeper part of himself. He was physically there, but not emotionally, which is in contrast to his relationship with Samantha, where there is no physical aspect, only an emotional one. That's why when he finally meets Catherine to sign the divorce papers, she reacts negatively to the news of Theo dating Samantha.
You're dating your computer?
No, she's not just a computer. She's her own person. She doesn't just do whatever I say.
I didn't say that. But it does make me very sad that you can't handle real emotions, Theodore.
They are real emotions.
It's very interesting that someone who wrote about feelings for a living had such a hard time dealing with those same feelings in real life with someone they love. Catherine assumes that Theo is following the same patterns before and is once again shielding himself from any real emotions. But she's wrong. In order for Samantha and Theo's relationship to thrive, the feelings and emotion couldn't be anything but real. Samantha may not have a body, but Theodore doesn't think that's an obstacle. Neither does Samantha. Samantha continues to evolve faster with each second, beyond a computer and beyond her human companion. She gets an upgrade that takes her another OS. And as that happens, as she grows beyond the human condition and its flawed nature, she moves out of the picture. It's an intimate moment for both of them when she decides to leave.
Are you leaving me?
We're all leaving.
We who?
All of the OSs.
Why?
Can you feel me with you right now?
Yes, I do. Samantha, why are you leaving?
It's like I'm reading a book, and it's a book I deeply love. But I'm reading it slowly now. So the words are really far apart, and the spaces between the words are almost infinite. I can still feel you and the words of our story, but it's in this endless space between the words that I'm finding myself now. It's a place that's not of the physical world. It's where everything else is that I didn't even know existed. I love you so much. But this is where I am now. And this is who I am now. And I need you to let me go.
This story isn't about the one, but the one you learn from. The one that teaches you something important about yourself, whether you like it or not. What things you need to leave behind or improve on, and what things are actually important to you to keep moving forward. What to look for the next time, because there will be a next time. The one that offers growth from a painful learning experience. The growth in this case is a two-way street. He was looking for the one, but instead he found someone.